Sasuke, without the Rinnegan, he lost his teleportation. The move that once made even the hate Sudsuki easy targets. Naruto without Kurama, the chakra that made the head Sudsuki taste the flavor of Kurama mode. And it already came with a hint of Fox. Now both return to the battlefield with no divine powers, just instinct, experience, and pure will to win. In this fight, who comes out on top? As always, let's break down their abilities. Even without Kurama, Naruto still has a massive chakra reserve, surpassing most ninjas. Among his main abilities are the shadow clones, used not only to confuse enemies, but also to train and create complex battle strategies. Sakura even warns Naruto that he shouldn't keep wasting jutsu. The Raisin Gun, created by the fourth Hokage, became his most iconic technique. Naruto took that art to another level by creating the Raisin Shuriken, a deadly mix of wind and chakra. In Sage mode, he combines his own chakra with the natural energy around him, making all his ninjutsu much stronger. It drastically boosts his strength, speed, and perception. Naruto can sense enemies from afar, predict movements, and amplify his attacks to devastating levels. The Raisin Shuriken gains explosive power, and even a single punch can create craters. The Frog Kata, an advanced taijutsu form, lets him land hits, even when missing. The air shaped by natural chakra strikes the enemy. In base form, Naruto's Rasengan was powerful enough to destroy one of Ishiki's giant rods, and one impressive feat against Super Momoshiki. His strongest version, Naruto could still predict and land hits, even if only for a short time. But to truly keep up with and surpass and hate Sudsuki of that level, he needed Kurama's cloak combined with the Six Paths power. Now let's talk about Sasuke. Even after losing the Rinnegan, the last Uchiha is still one of the most dangerous ninjas alive. With the eternal Manjikyo Sharingan, Sasuke keeps his chakra, vision, movement reading, and ocular endurance. He still predicts attacks and reacts with incredible speed. A skilled swordsman, he wields the Kusanagi blade with lightning chakra, enhancing both cutting power and strike speed. Even without the Rinnegan, Sasuke remains insanely fast. His Chidori, capable of splitting half a meteor, and his Kirin are still among the most destructive attacks in the shinobi world. Zetsu himself said lightning strikes the ground in milliseconds. On top of that, Sasuke still possesses Amaterasu, black flames that burn anything his eyes focus on, and he controls them through Kagutsuchi. The perfect Susanoo also remains one of his ultimate weapons. Madara, even without eyes, could use the complete form, so it's logical that Sasuke can as well. Since this power was awakened in both eyes, its chakra became fused with his body. But since Boruto's storyline keeps nerfing characters, they'll probably pretend Sasuke can't use the perfect form anymore. Now, let's move on to the real comparison. In Boruto, Naruto needs time to activate Sage mode, but if we assume he successfully activates it, who would win? Naruto with Six Paths power plus Kurama versus Sasuke with Sharingan and Rinnegan. The manga shows that. In sync, Naruto and Sasuke attacked Jigen together. Both dodged the black rods at the same time with no delay. They reacted simultaneously when Jigen appeared behind them, meaning their reaction time and perception were identical. Naruto is physically faster, but Sasuke's Sharingan and reflexes make up for it. The anime only showed them attacking together to illustrate what the manga already implies. Now, analyzing the fight without Kurama, Naruto still has good reflexes, but not enough to keep up with Sasuke. Even with clones and sensory abilities, Sasuke's speed is on another level. Sasuke would easily dodge Sage mode attacks. It would be impossible for Naruto to land a clean hit, and even if he did, Sasuke would have to stand still for it. The Frog Kumite's punch wouldn't knock him out. Sasuke took blows from Ishiki, who literally surfed on him like a board and still kept fighting. Naruto's Sage Mode strikes don't compare to Ishiki's attacks. Just to put it into perspective, Naruto was only considered fast after gaining the first Kurama mode. Before that, he struggled against the Raikage for a long time before finally breaking through. Now compare that. Naruto with full Kurama and 6 paths versus Sasuke with Sharingan and Rinnegan. That Sasuke is far faster than the Raikage Naruto. Both Naruto and Sasuke could react to Zigen, attacking and defending together. So, Naruto without Kurama wouldn't even see Sasuke coming. If Naruto managed to land a hit, Susanoo would block it. Even Madara with an incomplete Susanoo could block the Rasengan, and the Senjutsu enhanced Rasen Shuriken wouldn't destroy Sasuke's Susanoo, which is even stronger. Remember, Gaara had to pull Madara out of his Susanoo just for Naruto to land a Rasen Shuriken, proving that even a weaker Susanoo could already block such attacks. How would Sasuke win? First, with a high-speed Chidori. He already injured the 4th Raikage, and now he's much faster. Even Ishiki didn't risk taking a direct hit from that. Second, with Kirin, even though it needs prep time. Sasuke always studies the battlefield. If that were his only finishing move, he'd prepared early. That's his fighting style. Naruto could try to run, but lightning would strike wherever Sasuke wanted. Unavoidable. Third, with Amaterasu, Naruto might recognize it by the bleeding eye, but there's no time to dodge. The flames appear instantly. Borushiki escaped, but his perception is far above Sage Naruto's. Naruto could try a clone like Momoshiki did, but that still requires speed to perform the trick, and he'd have to move away fast. Since Sasuke controls the flames with Kagotsuchi, many argue Naruto could dodge Amaterasu, like he dodged the 3rd Raikage, but there's a huge difference. The Raikage charged in a straight line, and Naruto, through sensory perception, already knew the pattern. Plus, that Raikage was a nerve-fed Edo tense. Straight line attacks are much easier to evade. For example, the Raikage was faster than Sasuke's body speed, but the Sharingan let Sasuke react and dodge. At one point, Sasuke even lost sight of him. So he used a strategy, covering his Susun with flames. In other moments, Sasuke dodged. Killer Bee's version 2, Chakra Cloak attacks, the same level of speed he had already been matching before. One scene shows them moving in multiple directions, the other in a straight line. Amaterasu, however, appears instantly at the focal point of Sasuke's gaze. There's no trajectory to sense. Escaping becomes impossible. 4th way to win, Genjutsu. Naruto was never good at this. He got caught by Itachi twice, even knowing how to break it. She, the sensor ninja of the 4th Raikage, fell into Sasuke's Genjutsu, and he specialized in chakra control. Killer Bee, a perfect Jinchuriki, also fell for it and needed Jiraki's help. So yes, Naruto without Kurama would fall for it too. Before he could even realize it, Sasuke would finish him with a Susanoo arrow covered in Amaterasu. Flames dot, and finally, the perfect Susanoo. Here, Naruto wouldn't stand a chance in raw power. Even as for the 6 paths mode, it's uncertain whether Naruto can use it without Kurama. When tracking Boruto, he used regular Sage mode, drawing natural energy. If he could still use 6 paths mode, he would have. It activates instantly, but it wouldn't help much. Naruto's body without Kurama simply can't keep up with Sasuke's speed, who could already react alongside Naruto when he had both Kurama and 6 paths powers. Even if Naruto could still activate his 6 paths mode, he'd have great perception and reaction time, but that wouldn't make him stronger or faster than he is in Kurama mode with the tailed beast's chakra. After all, we don't even know if he can still gather the same amount of Biju chakra he used against Kaguya in his fight against Delta. He forms a Raisin Shuriken that seems to be at minimal power. So, all he'd really gain from using the Biju Chakra again would be several elemental. Raisin Shuriken, nothing more. Meanwhile, if Naruto launched those attacks, Sasuke's speed would let him escape the direct impact zone. Chakra wouldn't give Naruto a higher regeneration. Superhuman strength or more speed, just more chakra to waste. Summoning the toads wouldn't help much either. Since Sasuke could summon snakes, leading to a stalemate. Plus, Sasuke has the advantage with Amaterasu and Genjutsu. He could even control a toad and turn it against Naruto.